Josh Moore.
Hey, Josh. Coach Watt talked about the transition going back to the end there. How is that? Are you getting pretty comfortable back in that spot? And how's that, how's that kind of unit looking from your perspective overall?
I feel good about it. I feel like that's my natural position, but also being able to play outside linebacker, that helps me play defensive line. It helps me know the whole playbook, to be honest, because, the outside linebacker, it kind of feeds off the D-line as far as calls go and things like that. So being able to really know the playbook is helping me out with defensive line. It's helping me, just get the young guys ready as well. I feel like I'm in a good position to get better each and every day during camp, and I'm looking forward to this season.
John Hale.
Josh, having so much depth up front, what does that do for you guys as a defense, and just how many players do you think can really contribute on that line now?
It's great having a lot of guys in the defensive line, in the defensive line room, period, just because we have a competitive nature. So, of course, we're competing each and every day, but we have a lot of eyes on us also. So when somebody's not in, they're getting a mental rep. And while they're getting that mental rep, if they see something that we need to work on while we're on the field, the guy that's off the field, they can coach us up when we get to the sideline, and they feed off of that, so they can feed off that mental rep. So if they see us make a mistake, or the starters make a mistake or something like that, then they can go in and correct that mistake if they get the same type of play or the same type of movement.
Nick Roush.
Just to piggyback off that, I know a lot of the guys are up in price, but there's also some talented incoming freshmen. How do those dudes stack up physically, and what do you think is the most difficult thing for them to learn as freshmen coming in to play SEC football?
So the freshmen, I'm proud of every one of them so far. They came in ready to work. As far as being able, we don't have to instill that work ethic in them yet. Of course, it's things that when you get to college is different from high school football. You got to strain a little bit more and things of that sort. But as far as the work ethic goes, they want it. They're hungry for it. They're hitting each and every one of us up as far as the older guys go, and they're looking to get extra work in, and they want to get better each and every day. And so that's feeding off. And I feel like this is going to be like a domino effect. This is going to feed off into the next class and things of that sort. So I feel like we're building this is a good setup here.
John Clay.
Josh, with all the protocols and everything, how different is practice so far?
It's different because just being in drills and things of that sort, the trainers are all around, so they're making sure that we're social distancing while we're not on the field. That's something that they're really keen on. If they see us close together, they're telling us to spread apart. If we have our helmet off and don't have our mask on, then they're telling us to put our mask on and social distance and things of that sort. So they're making sure that they're putting our safety first and that they're taking care of us.
Josh, you're up again, bud.
Josh, that's a pretty experienced group of offensive linemen with a lot of starts and a lot of experience under their belts. How are those battles looking for you guys early on here?
It's looking good. We have a great offensive line as far as the starters coming back and even the backups now, and those guys filling those roles that we lost last year. And so being able to go up against them each and every day, it's a blessing to be able to play against the best line in the SEC. And to be able to compete with them during camp is going to make the season a lot easier. So they're coming ready each and every day. That's why they did what they did last year, because they're a hardworking group and is led by a great coach and Coach Slyman, and a great leader in Drake Jackson. So, of course, it's getting us better, as well as we're getting them better also.
John Hale.
Josh, I know a couple of years ago when you were going through treatments, you talked about how beneficial the support of your teammates was. So now, how much are you all kind of keeping Chris in mind and making sure that you're sending him those same messages while he's not with you right now?
Chris is in our hearts. He's in our mind. We're praying for him each and every day. We're thinking about him. And I know how good it feels when you know you're supported by your brothers. And I want Chris to know that, he's supported by us. We love him. We're praying for him. We play for him. And everything we do is for him. This season is for him. And so, we're dedicating that to Chris. And Chris is right next to Hart right now.
Thanks.
All right. That's all the questions we got for Josh. We'll get our next guy in here in just a second for you all.